Hello, my name is Kai Ricker, and I'll be doing my formative speech over the game of football and how it is played. Have you ever watched a game and wondered what it takes to actually play? The cheering of the crowd, the clash of helmets, and the excitement of a touchdown. Football is more than a sport, it's a high energy and very strategized game. It's kind of like a chess where there's unique pieces, and football is the same way. There's a bunch of rules. If you don't know the game of chess and how it plays or how it works, you won't know the game of football and how each role plays an important role. According to Chris Haddad, as one of the more complicated sports globally, American football has many rules, positions, and equipment that makes it very unique. So today I'm going to explain all those key roles, the fundamental rules, and the objective of the game. So first, I'll go over the fundamental rules. There are fouls that you can get called, or flags I mean. There's some small ones that I'll go over, and then some big ones. The small ones are like holding. Holding is where you're blocking, and you don't fully get the block, and then he just starts to run around you, and then you grab him from behind. You have to block him in front. And then there's offsides, where the ball is properly placed at each wherever he gets down, the ball's there. You cannot cross that ball until the ball is snapped. So if somebody goes before it, it's a flag and they get advanced. And then some of the extreme ones are targeting. It's where you target someone, and then if you get two of those, you are ejected from the game, and it's automatic 15 yards for the other team. And that's a big role. And then and there's downs. I'll also explain the downs real quick. There are 4 downs for each side. So you start off with the ball. Whoever has the ball gets 4 downs to either make it past the 10 yards or to score a touchdown. And if they don't succeed in that, then the other team gets the ball. So most people usually kick the punt the ball if it's on 4th down and they're not even close to the first down. Some teams usually go if they're 2 yards away from the first down, they'll go for it. But it's risky, very risky, especially if you're close to your end zone. Now I'll go over the key positions. There are some. So the QB is the leader of the team. He is responsible for throwing, handing it off, and knowing the plays, knowing where the routes, where the wide receivers, every position is going. And then there's the running back. He usually takes the handoffs or gets passed out in the backfield. And then there's the lineman. The lineman's job is to protect the QB and protect whoever's running. If somebody decides to run, like the running back, they're the reason why holes are to be created. So the running back has room. And then there's wide receivers. They are made to go for routes. And then the QB's job is to pass them, knowing where they're supposed to be. And now I'll go over the objectives. The objectives, every objective is to win the game. But you must win that game by scoring touchdowns, kicking field goals, ensuring you have more points than the other team. So most people usually go for touchdowns. That's when a player with a football crosses the other opponent's end zone. So you can either hand it off, run it in, or pass it in. As long as you get 2 feet in the end zone, you're good. Or the ball in the end zone, you're good. And if you can't, and if it's 4th down, you can't make it to the end zone, you usually kick the field goal if you're in range of the goalpost. So the goalpost is on each side of the end zone, 10 yards on the outside. So and it's 2 uprights, you must kick the ball in between it. Usually people do that if they can't make it, or once they score a touchdown, they get an opportunity to kick one. And field goals are worth 3 points. And now that you have a knowing of how football is actually played, gives you a deeper thought of every play, strategy, and moment on the field. Whether you're stepping onto the field or even cheering from the sidelines, understanding how to play football turns the game into a lot more than just a sport. Thank you for watching. And here's the football. As you can see, there's laces right here. This is where you grip the ball so you're able to make a spiral. But if you don't grip it, you're gripping it like this, it will go everywhere, and then the wide receiver or whoever's getting it will have a harder time. And this ball is also signed by George Kittle. Fun fact, he's my cousin. Just saying that. All right, thank you guys for watching. Oh.